Hello Blossoms and random internet passerbyers, Cherry here. Welcome to 2024. Yes, Happy New Year everyone. This background sucks. And one of my goals for 2024 is to create a cute background for my YouTube videos, but this is what we're working with. It is better than nothing. So I want to explain how my New Year's Eve weekend was, because it was a really fun weekend and I feel like I learned a lot about myself and I feel like I really accomplished like, how do I say it? I feel like I really overcame some insecurities of mine and I did stuff that like younger me would have never expected I could actually do. So I want to share that in hopes it could like inspire other people or whatever. Oh, I know, it's like, is it that big of a deal? I don't know, you tell me. Let me know in the comment section below by the end of this video. First, let me give some background information. I don't know who you are watching this video, but basically in 2021, I moved here to Korea on a English teaching job sponsored by the government, and so that was my first year ever even visiting Korea. Like, I never went to Korea before. I just decided I wanted to live here, so that probably says a lot about my personality. As moving to a new country does to a person, it makes them very excited. We're living in the moment, you know, all this and that. Then 2022 comes, and all of my insecurities that I have had since even before coming to Korea suddenly just rose up. And I also started to feel insecure about like my future, my position in this society as a foreigner, my career, all these things. I really kept to myself and I didn't go out much. And I also felt really overwhelmed by a lot of the global news happening in the world. So much tragedy, so much suffering, and I just felt like, who am I? Like, who am I to upload YouTube videos? Who am I to live an enjoyable life when everyone else around the world is like suffering? So, you know, kind of a privileged thought to even be able to think like that, but that's where I was, right? And ultimately, a lot of people tell me it's just all about balance, so that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that was 2022. I go home and visit Florida, come back 2023. It is my third year living in Korea, and I told myself that I wanted to stay here for a minimum of 5 years. So I realized I really need to get out there and experience as much as I can so that by the time I'm at that 5-year mark, I can properly assess what I want to do next. Do I want to stay here? Do I want to go? What am I going to do? Also, 2023 was when a lot of COVID restrictions were fully lifted. So in 2022, we still had to wear masks in a lot of places. 2023, you don't have to wear a mask anywhere, really. Now, people still wear a mask, and I do as well, especially when I'm in public transportation or really crowded areas. I still wear a mask because you never know, you can still catch something. So in 2023, I really went out and I tried a lot of different things, and I did a lot of fun stuff, and I really pushed myself to get out of my comfort zone and overcome those insecurities that naturally I would just allow myself to, you know, hold back and make myself small. But like, I really forced myself to get out. This New Year's Eve weekend, closing out 2023, welcoming 2024, I really wanted to set the tone for how I want 2024 to be. And it also helped that in December, on December 15th, I turned 30 years old. So suddenly, with turning 30, I feel like this is like, wow, like new year and I just turned a new age. Let me explain what I did on New Year's Eve. And also, the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I recorded a lot of footage, but I didn't properly have a good narrative while those things were happening. So this is where this is why I'm doing this. So if you like this style of vlog, let me know in the comment section below too, so I can make more vlogs in this type of format. I like it when other YouTubers do vlogs like this, so that's where I got the idea from. I am unoriginal. Alright, so first let's start with Saturday. So Saturday, I checked out this show called Loud Carnival. Loud Carnival is an event series that had been on for a little bit of a while but took a little bit of a break, and it came back. So this show featured a mixture of like metal bands, various types of metal bands, and alternative idols. And these aren't just like K-pop idols, these are like Korean underground alternative idols that take inspiration from the underground idol scene in Japan. So with them, you know, their style of idol isn't so big on like production, like in music videos, producing CDs and stuff like that, because that takes a lot of money, you know, with a company. These idols aren't with a company, they're self-managed, or if they have a manager, it's like not even with a big company, right? So a lot of them rely on just getting their name out there through frequent live performances and meet and greet sessions afterwards where you can talk to them, take a picture with them, and buy their merchandise and build more of a connection that way. So like, it's a little bit of like, yes, a parasocial relationship, but also kind of like a face-to-face relationship as well too. And the crowd is so fun, but like we'll get into that. You'll see. You'll see. When buying the ticket, there is a disclaimer that says, at this show there will be a very active crowd, so if you like there's gonna be moshing, there's gonna be a lot of crowd activity, so like we are not responsible if you get hurt, essentially. So you have to check. Yes, I agree. When buying your ticket, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Talk about walking in a winter wonderland, except this winter wonderland is slushy and rainy. I'm gonna get ready at my friend's apartment because we're gonna go to a show. I've never been to her place before, so this is a new neighborhood that I've never been to before, and it's a really cool neighborhood. I really feel like I am like totally in the big city. Oh my gosh, so cute. Boing, boing, boing. Touch. Touch, 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 baby. Finished getting ready for the rock show. I'm wearing 2 layers of tights. I'm wearing like thermal skin color tights and then like fishnets on top. And like I was huffing and puffing putting these on. And Ari was like, are you okay over there? Yeah, oh my god, bunny. Bunny. Rabbit. Rabbit. You're so cute. Rabbit. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sensitive soul.
Are you gonna bring your big pink coat, right?
Yeah, I'm bringing my big coat
Okay.
and my scarf.
Then I'm also bringing my big coat.
But I'm not wearing anything under because I just feel like I'm gonna get so hot easily.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm not gonna wear like no sweater or anything because my big coat is already big.
And my coat isn't even really that thick, but it's just like, I don't know, just the concept of it all is just like
Yeah.
a lot. What's your New Year's resolution?
Do more things.
Do more things? What kind of things?
Like, go to more shit, do more shit, experience.
Experience?
Experience. I want to experience.
Ooh,
idol
look at this
life. I want
anchor.
to experience concert life. I want to experience making stuff.
I'm so excited to see your reaction to the show today.
This is me before.
Me before.
This is me before the concert.
This is me before the concert. We're waiting for bus 420.
Oh, it's right here. Right here. It's perfect.
No, don't say that.
I'm an influencer. Look at me influencing the world. Oh my god, K-pop. I have no idea how big or small this is gonna be.
It's probably gonna be just like the same size as the other place.
What, Geek Live House? Alright, this looks so like nobody's standing outside and it's just us, we're like waiting to open the door. Alright, let's go! We watched the first idol act.
And how'd you feel?
Nobody was using a pen light.
Yeah, one girl threw hers on the floor.
What, really?
She threw hers on the floor. She was like,
And I was like, Ari, I have 2 pen lights. One for me, one for you can borrow. And we got in there and I was like,
nothing. It was dark. You know what we did saw? Subordination. Everybody on the floor. Everybody bowing.
we saw public humiliation.
Shit. are. Have you ever bought one of these and like actually used it?
I got like I got the small one, like the ones you get from Daiso, but I haven't really put anything in it. So it was this tonight.
I wish they had kettle pee. They never have kettle pee.
Bonk.
What did you think of the second idol group?
Bonk.
Wait, it's like backlit. Turn around. Let's trade.
Very intense. It's like you gotta go to drill school
You gotta go to idol school.
to know what
Ulta
to do.
school.
You gotta do the footwork. You gotta do the singing and the chanting, and you gotta scream,
Uh-huh.
and you gotta use all your body parts.
All your body parts.
All your body parts too.
No, Ariel was like, they're putting on the show instead.
They are putting on a show.
But
But I was
it's-
looking more at them than I was looking at the girly
But it's
girl.
a symbiotic relationship between
I think
Woda and Addles.
But also, I kind of get it in a way, because if you're gonna be standing, you might as well stand a purpose.
Exactly, yeah. Like when you're standing still at a show, it like you get sore. But when you're moving around, you can get that blood flow.
The blood flow.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Maybe, but I think it's a little. It's funny as fuck. I mean, would
I
do
loved
No.
it.
But
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna learn how. Ooh, yeah, you say that now.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that footwork. I can embarrass myself out in that shit.
All right, you're not embarrassing yourself because everyone else is doing it.
Everybody.
Okay. Well, the cool kid, anybody who's anybody was doing it.
This show started pretty early. I think it started at like 5:30 and then ended around like 10 or something like that. After the show, we went to Woodstock, which is one of my favorite places. I was introduced to this place by my friend. It was also in Gangnam, so we could just get there super quickly from the venue. I think it took us like a 10-minute, 15-minute walk, maybe even faster than that. And that bar is really fun because it's like a rock-themed bar, but you can put in requests to play up there. So it's never really ever that busy. So it was us and then this other group, and the bar owner just kept going back and forth between our requests. And so we were requesting all these kinds of Japanese rock bands and things. And then my friend decided to show up. She was still a little bit under the weather, but she still was able to hang out a little bit. So she brought us some Kit Kats from Japan because she was just there.
But I don't no, it was actually really funny funny. I was at like, so, because I went to 3 concerts.
We were just, you know, rocking out as rocker chicks do. Really funny. I always liked rock music. Like I always liked punk and metal like growing up, but then like I never really got super into it honestly until I came to Korea, which is really funny because the scene is not very big or large in Korea. I mean, a lot of these bands complain about how no one pays attention to them. Rightfully so. It's a rightful complaint. And they're also talented and really good. But the just general population isn't really into this genre.
Not the 360p! The 360p! Rainbows HD, are you sure about that? More footwork! More footwork! Wow! Wow! Please pay money for my master. Adult Swim hour.
So if you want to see me cover more band shows, underground idol shows, I will. Because I think it's really interesting to show this side of Korea that a lot of people don't even know about, myself included. Before I came here, I did not know I would be seeing all of these bands, all of these underground idols. I didn't even know any about that before I came here. So talk about a whole new world. I fell asleep at my friend Aries' place and she had a bunny rabbit and I thought that was so absolutely fascinating. Like I've never grown up around rabbits at all. And like they're kind of creepy to me. Like they're kind of creepy because they don't make any noise. And like the way their eyes are, I don't know, like really adorable, but also just a little bit creepy to me. I just can't quite put my finger on it. So then I woke up from her place and then I went back to my place to get ready for staying out all night. So this is where the story gets interesting, okay? So basically, I went to this Halloween party at this art lounge, and I was only there for a short period of time, and my friend and I arrived there early and we left early, but I liked the space, and I thought I would like to go there again. So then I got a message from the Instagram account on Instagram, and they said, we'd like to invite you to our New Year's Eve party. And I was like, oh cool, I can go to a party for free, I don't have to pay the ticket. So I decided to go, and they said that I could bring some friends and they can also get in for free. And I asked around and nobody wanted to go with me. Everyone else already had plans, or like my one friend was sick, and so it just didn't work out. So I thought to myself, is this the chance to go somewhere all alone? I was always curious about that. Like what would happen if I went to a social event all by myself? And I kind of already did that like a few times in 2023. I went to like a show and I kind of knew some people in the crowd, but I didn't really go there with like a show partner, you know? And that led to some really fun moments and nights and memories. But this was different because I'd be going here totally alone, not knowing anyone there at all. And I thought to myself, you know what? This is a good chance. Let's go. So I decided to say to myself, I'm gonna go to this party by myself and I'm just gonna dance by myself. And who knows? Maybe that could invite a new person into my life who I would have never met otherwise. Or it could be really boring. But those two options aren't very bad. I took a nap and I woke up and I got ready to go, but I was running late.
I really need to get on this 10:30 train so I can get into Hongdae at 11:30. And then, like, because the New Year's countdown, girl, that's at 12. The reason why I'm in this predicament is because I was like, oh yeah, I can just, I should wash my hair. And, like, that's what got me messed up. That took me forever to dry my freaking hair and straighten it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'll explain more later. I got to Hongdae around 11:45 p.m. and I was legit running through the station. I got here really I left my place like 40 minutes later than I wanted to, and so now I have 10 minutes until the freaking countdown. Okay, so I need to make sure I get to this place in 10 minutes, and then hopefully I can record the countdown. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if I can make it. It was supposed to be like a 15-minute walk, but I ran it in like 10 minutes. So that clearly goes to show you that I'm not a fast runner. I got a little lost, but I'm finally about to enter it. So I have no energy to run anymore. I got there just in time for the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After that, I didn't really know what to do with myself, but I just decided to carry myself with confidence. So I took off my heavy winter jacket and I went to the bar and I ordered a drink. And when I went there, this really tall guy, I couldn't really tell what his background was. He wasn't Korean, but he was kind of white, but maybe he wasn't fully white. Either way, he like kind of cut in front of me. And like he looked at me and I felt like he was looking down at me. Well, okay, he literally was because he was really tall. I just thought that was like kind of rude. Like, excuse me, sir, I was here first. And I know I look so innocent and like I don't belong here because the vibe at the New Year's Eve party was very different from the Halloween party. The Halloween party, like, okay, you know my personality. I am the type that is kind of like, you know, a little goofy goober, you know. The Halloween party kind of gave off a little fun, silly vibes because it was a Halloween party. People could dress up. But like looking back at like the highlight reel that they created from the event, it's like they really tried to advertise it as like a sexy party. Like I think my face appeared there for like 0.5 seconds in the video, but like there were all these camera shots of like sexy looking women, and there's like this one shot of like this girl's butt while she's walking in like a red dress. Did she know her butt was being filmed? Anyway, then when I got to that party, it had like this kind of sexy vibe. Like a lot of people just like felt sexy. I don't know how to describe it fully, but it just felt like people went there to like try to find people to hook up with, and I'm like, oh, that's literally so trashy. I'm way too intelligent for this kind of environment. Like, I'm joking, but that's kind of how I feel, honestly. I know, snobby, right? I go down there, and it was like pretty cool because it was like a really half crowd of like Koreans and like Americans, and like I'm just kind of grooving, I'm kind of vibing, you know, whatever, having a time, doing a two-step chill vibe. And after a while, I was starting to get bored. I really was. And this American guy was like, hey, you came here alone? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, word. And then he was like, we're having an Airbnb party. Do you want to come join? It's a huge place. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm going to meet my friends later. Which was not a lie, because before I went to the party, I messaged this girl that I met once from my friend's birthday party, and I asked her, hey, do you want to come check out this New Year's Eve party? I can get you in for free with my little invite from Instagram. And she was like, oh, I'm with a group of girls. I don't know if we're going to go there. I don't know what our plan is, but I'll keep you updated with what we're doing if you want to join up. Well, actually, she didn't say I could join them. I asked if I could join them. But she was like, yeah, sure, I'll keep you updated on like what we're going to do. So once I was at the party and I started to get bored, I was praying that she was going to message me like when they were going to get to this side of the town and all of this and that. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, that, I don't know, that just like felt creepy to me, that like maybe I'm just too innocent for this world. Anyways, around like 1:30 or so, or maybe before that, my friend messaged me and she said they were finally in Hongdae because they decided to go to Itaewon first and then come to Hongdae. So I was like, wow, you guys are probably gonna be plastered by the time I meet you, but I'm so happy you're still able to get me in the loop. Cool, I'm gonna meet you all. So right before then, there's only, at that point, the Airbnb guy, he rounded up a bunch of people and his crew and they all left. So the dance floor was like totally empty. So it's just me and all these few other Korean girls. And this staff guy came down and gave us all shots. And I was like, what the heck is this? Bottoms up. Wow, I am alive. So then I got the confirmation from my friend that she was at this place called Monster Pizza. So it's like a 13-minute walk. So I grabbed my jacket and everything and I ran. I was so like energized from the shot that I got, and I just felt so excited that she saved me. She saved me from the boring party. I'm sorry to the people that organized the event. It's not them, it was me, okay? And I just felt like I didn't really belong there. But I'm proud of myself for going there and checking it out by myself. But it just wasn't really my vibe. You can imagine. So I ran, and it was so fun. I literally ran. I was passing by all these people. That felt like main character energy, as they say. Like, I was like, I'm a girl with a plan. I got a place to go, people to meet. It was so fun. And then once I got to where they were at, it was really crowded. So I like wiggled my way through the crowd, and then I found her, and I found the friends that she had, and a group of people that also met them right then and there. And that's when...
Oh, she's got a selfie.
It's a YouTube vlog. You want to be in my video? Hey, can I be in your... Wait, hold on. Happy New Year! Oh, you can't see us.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
So then after that, we moved to Club FF, which is a club in Hongdae, and this club plays a lot of like popular music from like various genres. It's very foreigner friendly.
Let's go dance!
Here, let's make it bigger.
Let's go dance!
Let's go.
Okay, what are your tones?
Come on, you guys aren't even in it. Let me go first.
Wait, what are your thoughts about 2024?
Well, my health. I'm gonna start stretching more.
That's important.
Yeah.
Okay, run! Oh, 많이 사람이에요.
How do we make this longer?
That's his maximum.
I don't know. No. There's no
Hold it. Oh gosh, this is my phone. Conga line. Do the conga.
Beautiful.
Let's see how we can navigate going through the crowd. Who's pushing me?
What is this line right here?
You bring out a camera and it brings out the silliness in everyone. Hey, you were at the party! Jen, what are your drunk thoughts about 2024? What are your thoughts about 2024? Same.
She's starting on a Monday, so we're here.
Happy New Year! Hi, my friends! Happy New Year! I love you! Mwah. I love her too! Bye bye!
Thank you very much! I think people think I'm live streaming, but it's literally just a video. There's no audience right now. She's European!
I'm from Denmark.
That's so cool!
Viking country.
Yeah, Viking! I feel like the initial hype of breaking out the camera has died now.
So we were going there and we had to wait outside for like, I don't even know, it was like 30 minutes or an hour. That part was kind of fun.
If you want to look at the
I love that we've been waiting in line.
Sunset. That would be Normandy.
Hello, how long have we been waiting in line?
But the weather sucks.
2 minutes.
The best would
Really
be
fast.
to
I'm meeting cool people.
go like
Everyone's so lively.
Everyone's so lively. What are your thoughts about waiting in line?
What's a good honeymoon?
What do you think about waiting in line?
Well, Paris is basic.
What are your thoughts about waiting in line?
So what?
What are your thoughts about waiting in the line?
Waiting in line?
What do you think about waiting in line?
Marseille, Monaco.
Why are you recording me now?
Because I'm a YouTuber. It's my job.
Marseille. I mean,
I'm a
Marseille
professional
isn't that
YouTuber.
bad.
I don't know.
It's kinda.
Okay.
This is. Oh my gosh.
What if I die here? We're going to die.
It depends. Do you
Not
like
trying to make things
I
interesting.
don't.
Shout out to the guy with the fedora in our group. He paid for everyone's entry to get inside, and it was 10,000 won per person, so that was absolutely very kind of him. We got inside, and Holiday by Green Day is blaring. I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't find anyone. Once we got in there, I lost everyone. But it was fun! Totally let loose in that environment. And that's another thing, like growing up in like middle school and high school and stuff, even in college, even after college, even though I think I'm a great dancer, I had this huge fear of dancing in front of people. I can't explain it, but I literally could not dance in front of people. Even though I wanted to bust a move, I wanted to break it down, but I couldn't. I was always incredibly shy. But somehow, I don't even know how, pretty recently, I got over that fear, and so I was really letting loose and having so much fun jumping around, being silly. The way the layout of this place is that there's like a stage where the bands and artists perform when they have shows, and then there's kind of like an open area, and then there's like booths along the side. There's like a bar over here. There's like tall tables that you can stand at, and then there's like a DJ soundboard in the back. So it's a pretty small space, but you can really pack people in there. So my group and I, we just spent a lot of time just dancing. And then I was reminded why I don't like going out. But it is what it is, you know, I guess. Like, okay, so we have like a little circle, right? Our group is like, I don't know, what is it? Like 5 girls, including me, and like 3 guys. And then, you know, we're like in our little circle thing. And there's like another circle, and there's a little circle there, right? This tall guy comes over, and, you know, I gotta say, he looked creepy. I'm sorry, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I can confidently say he was creepy because of the actions that he tried to do with me, okay? So, you know, he came over to our circle, and he started, like, blowing a, like, whistle. Like, I can't do it, but I thought it was fun. I was like, yeah, let's go! And so, he thought that I was interested in him, so he kept kind of standing by me. And then, I don't know what Shakira song was playing, but a Shakira song of some sort was blasting, okay? And he kind of like I'm not facing him, I'm just doing this, I'm like, yeah, you know? And he really keeps inching closer to try to dance with me. And I look at him and I say, no! He didn't go away. So, you know, I'm just thinking eventually he's gonna go away. But he starts to get closer, and then my Prince Charming came. One of the guys in the group that we met that night, he came over to me, and he was like, do you need saving? And then we just kind of like go over to the side. Oh, it was such a cute moment. And then Dancing Queen by ABBA started playing.
You can't see shit!
People just started to go home. But I still stayed there, and then those random group of guys were still there. So one of them looked tired, so they were like, yeah, we're gonna go. And I'm like, yeah, me too. So then we go. We passed by a photo booth place. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, let's get a photo together. Being such a stereotypical girl. But like that place was too tiny, so then we go to like another place. I wish I vlogged it all, but we find a booth and it's cool and it's funny because they don't really know what to do. We couldn't come up with poses, and it was the countdown time. It was like 10, 9, 8, and we had to like get into coordination. But yeah, I got a picture with those random people that I'm probably never even gonna see again.
It is 6:05. a.m. and I'm going home now. I met so many people tonight for the first time. It was my idea. Anyway, yeah, it is 6:05 right now. I actually think I could keep going, but it's time to go home.
And then I went home, and I got home around 7 a.m. So, what is the moral of the story? Well, moral of the story is just don't be scared to go out by yourself. I knew that girl that I met after the party that I started to feel bored at, but I didn't know anyone else that was there, and that was literally only my second time meeting her. So like, look, if you want to get out and have a social life and make friends, like, you really gotta like get people's contact information, and don't be afraid to hit them up even if you've only met them once. You know, after I met her once, I didn't even really keep in contact with her. I don't frequently talk to her at all. I messaged her about the Halloween party, and she couldn't make it, so that was it. So the last time I messaged her was in October, and we didn't even have a full-on conversation. But she was still willing to hang out with me and let me be a part of her stuff. So you really shouldn't be afraid to message people, like, because I know some people are like, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to that person forever, or like, the last time they talked to me, I didn't respond, you know, all this and that. Screw it, just message people. And if they say no, I'm busy, or like maybe some other time, like, yeah, okay, take it for what it is, but like, you never know what can happen once you ask people and hang out. If I just threw in the towel and didn't even think about like, oh, I can't have, and no one's gonna go with me to this party, like, I guess I just shouldn't go, then I would have just stayed home and wallowed in my misery because my crush doesn't like me back and I'm friend zoned. That's not how to welcome 2024. So if you ever want to do something and you're afraid of going alone, well, you know, you should also consider like safety. If you think you can have a safe time, just go, just do it. And as far as like me, recently turning 30, I know a lot of people might think that I'm like, maybe I'm too old to be doing this stuff. But at the same time, you know, I never really felt confident enough to go out and socialize like this. So that's the problem with being a late bloomer, I guess. I don't know. But that was my New Year's Eve. And that is the energy I'm bringing to 2024. Going out there, trying new things, being okay with not having a solid plan. That's a big one.